Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of my Vintage Stories Survivor World. Hopefully all having a great day. I'm having a fantastic day. It is December 1st, and first of all, I just want to say, I did some research in between episodes. We have enough cassiterite. So, I know in the last episode, I was feeling pretty discouraged because I felt like we were going to need like 1,900 of these cassiterite nuggets. Yeah, I think we only need like, I don't know, 36 or something like that in order to do 20 ingots. We will need more copper, so that's what we're going to be doing in today's episode. We are going to go get more copper, and we have a couple spots that we haven't looked at yet, or that we haven't mined yet. Let's fill up our... There we go. There's a couple spots that we marked that have native copper, but we did not actually mine up. So we're going to do that. So let's head out and do that real quick. I think I got everything. I got a shovel. Let's put this back. I don't know how much copper we're going to need, but we need to do 15 or 19 of that lamellar. So in each one of these is just one. And each one of these takes 1 ingot. So we need 19 total ingots. So let's head on out. So whopping 11 degrees Celsius. It is cold. So I didn't grab new food. Whoops. Oopsies. Let's grab some food real quick. Thank you. We'll take that. That has 3 servings left. All right. Now let's head on out. So we're officially in winter. December 1st, officially in winter of year 1. Technically year 2. Our first full year. So it feels pretty good. We have definitely enough food to finish out the year. If somehow we run out of food, I can always restart up egg production. Because we got plenty of grain. Made sure that we had plenty of grain going into wintertime. So let's see, where is this black bear at? I know there's a black bear around here. I don't see a black bear. Unfortunately, there's a fish. I know I do want to do fishing as well. Hello? I forgot. Oh, jeez, oh Pete's. That's where the black bear's at. That's a brown bear. Alright. Heading back. Why? 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 Oh my goodness. This can't be happening. This cannot be happening. All right. Enough of this. This bear's dying. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I'm sure that you guys know. I'm not saying anything. I'm not talking. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. We have brown bear over there. We got a brown bear over there. We got wolves and a black bear. We got a black bear and a brown bear. Do we have any more bears around that want to show themselves? Any more? Are there any more? What is it, just like all of a sudden with 1.22 they up the spawn rates on bears? Especially brown bears? Really? Alright. Let's... If it was a black bear, I'd fight him out in the open, but... This might be the black bear. Is this the black bear? This actually might be the black bear. Oh. How did I miss? How am I... What are the hitboxes? Smaller? Jeez, oh Pete's. Oh wow, okay. How am I missing him? There we go. Oh jeez. Okay, he's starting to flee. He wants to fight, but... Where did my other... There we go. Ugh. Goodness. Okay, that was the black bear I was looking for. Jeez. Ugh. Welcome to winter. Alright, let's grab my other spears. I have one. Where are my other spears at? There's one. I got two. Okay, so I do stand corrected. That was not a brown bear. That was a black... That was the black bear that was around here. I really don't want to get in the water, but I feel like there is a spear over here. Did it break? All right, let's do that. Ugh. So how's your day going? How's your guys' day going? I don't know how much my poor heart can take this. I'm shaking a little bit. I'm shaking a little bit. And not in the sense of like upset, like I'm physically shaking a little bit. I don't know where those spears went. Oh, there's one over here. I think the other one might have broke. So we started with 9 recently. Now we're down to 3. So I'm not gonna waste any more time. Copper spears are cheap. All right, let's mine up some copper. Maybe I can calm my nerves a little bit. So now we know where... Well, now we know where he was. But, oh, we got a spot there and a spot there. Let's start right here. Oh, cool. Not deep at all. And it's medium quality, which is going to be good. It's going to give us quite a bit. Not a lot, but quite a bit. Yeah, as I said earlier, like, I'll take a black bear on, like, as you guys see, it looked relatively easy, other than I think the hitboxes are now lower or smaller on them, which is kind of unfair. But I know if that was a grizzly bear, I would have been done for, because there's no way I would be able to get actual distance. The only way I would think to take down a grizzly bear, in the open is, from a distance. So if you, with long-ranged weapons like bows and spears and stuff like that, but I would probably use a bow. With iron arrows, most likely, is probably what I would do. If I had to take one out, in the open, but if I didn't have to, like, I just do the bear pit. And see if there's any more around here. Doesn't hurt to get the stones too. We're gonna need them for pathways as well. Which I would like to have actual, like, soil blocks that you can do. Honestly, I really love the natural trails mod, because I'm pretty sure there's not going to be any. Okay. I don't think there's... Well, was there one right here? No. Okay. Let's move on to this other one. Whoop. I really love the natural trails mod because it creates, like, more natural roads. I love the paths, but they feel less raw, if that makes sense. Less natural. They feel more like placed there. I like to have more of, like, what represents, say, oh, that's pretty shallow too. Cool. I'd like to have something that mimics, like, a dirt road, like a path, like trails. You know, I can use, like, packed dirt and stuff like that, but it would be nice to, like, I think that would probably be the best, but it'd be nice to have a little bit of some texture variation. There goes that flint shovel. So yeah, that's what I would like, but right now we're just using the paths. Like, I'm fine with using like the path blocks to do like roads, like actual like legitimate roads. Like that's fine, but I would like to use actual, like to create like actual paths that look good. I think the natural trails mod does that, but again, like I would have to wait for it to be updated in the next update, and if I don't, I could potentially get those question mark blocks all around, and I don't want to do that. So we like would have to wait maybe a while. That's kind of the thing about it's a big vein. Is there anything? Yep, one right there. With relying on mods, that's why I'm kind of trying to future-proof the save when it comes to mods. So then I can just... Oh, there's more right there. So then I can just update them, like all these mods can, if they're updated quickly, I can, or I can move on without them if I need to. Like, I know there's one mod that I'm waiting for, Temporal Symphony, that I'm waiting for, that hasn't been updated yet. Symphony, I believe, is still being updated to 1.22, or still hasn't been updated to 1.22, but I can still continue. Those are just cosmetic style mods, ambient mods that don't really ruin save games if you don't have them in your world. So you got to make do with the blocks that are in the game in order to do that. And I know the other block game has ways that you can do that. You can make like dirt roads and stuff like that without like grass being overgrown and stuff like that. And I wish that was kind of something that was in this game. But it's not really realistic, because no matter how much dirt you put down somewhere, it's gonna grow something. There's something that's gonna grow in there, whether it be weeds or wild grass or whatever. So, but packed dirt is probably the closest. I know I would love to do like trails in like the woods, like when we get like an elk. I'd love to, one of the plans that I want to build is riding trails out in some woods. I think the best probably block to simulate that would probably be packed dirt. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see when we get there. And plus, this game is still pretty young. A lot of updates that are coming to this game from what I'm aware of. So you never know. They could implement trails and have that be a setting or something like that, where the more you walk, you know, trails start to accumulate, you know. Well, you never know. Sweet. All right, let's check here and see if there's any that are hiding. And then we'll head back and see how much tin we can make out of this. Oh, there's one right there. And that's why we check, folks. Oh, let's... I don't know why I'm checking this, but it could be underneath. A ton of flint right here too if we need it. Thing right here. No. This thing right here. Nope. All right. let's head back on home. Let's put this stuff down in the cellar. I don't know what there's really not much you can do with bushmeat in this game other than crafting stuff. So, you know, like the recurve bow, I think requires bushmeat. I think the hide with the head, I don't know if I'm going to cure that or not. I might cure that. Yeah, I might cure that actually with the fat that we got. Because I was thinking too, I'm like, I would like to have bear hides. Whoop, just hit my mic. My apologies. I would like to have bear hides at the cabin that we're going to build, which I do apologize for the lack of, like, I know the videos have been stale lately, and I do apologize, but this game does take forever to progress. Okay, well, let's put this. There we go. Put that right there. Unfortunately, with the dice roll that I got, it's taken me forever to progress, so boop. Ooh. Sweet. That is quite the haul. I got over 2 stacks. Where did my... There we go. Awesome. So let's actually get started working on this here. Think. Oh, let's actually grab. We want to do 300 to start, so we'll do 54 and 6 to start off with. And while that's smelting, we'll clear our inventory. But yeah, I do apologize for kind of the stale videos lately, especially. Whoop. Actually, we can get rid of that. Peat burns hotter than firewood, I believe. Yeah, 700 while peat burns at 900. So I do apologize for the stale videos lately. It's just that, you know, you have those videos that progress. I could just, you know, do videos periodically and progress a lot, you know, what seems to be faster, but it'll take me a lot longer to get those videos out. And, you know, to do daily videos like this, it takes a little bit. Let's see here. We got, do we have anything in here? Nope. Let's grind that up for bone meal. Alright. And then let's see. Can I... Or, oh wait, I have to cut this, don't I? Rawhide trousers. Okay, 1 second. Bear. Black bear pelt. A knife. Oh, okay. A knife here and here. Bear pelt. A knife. Black curing. Need to oil it with... Oh, I thought it was just... I thought it was, bear raw. How to use... Whoop. One, two, three. How did I do this before? Did something change with... You get rawhide trousers now. Bear pelt. Black bear pelt. Curing. Oh, you need rendered fat now to do it. Oh. Okay. You need one piece of rendered fat to do it now, not just regular fat. Okay. Well, we'll put you down here for the time being. Here, here. We'll put the resin... That recipe probably changed from 1.22. There we go. So we'll be able to get 3. So let's see here. Lamellar head. Whoop, no, we don't want wood. We want tin bronze. I think the head, yeah, we're gonna need 3. So we'll build the create the head tomorrow. Should be almost done. There we go, 300 units. There we go. All right. I think we're going to call it there for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Whoa. Hello. Okay, there we go. I truly appreciate you guys watching. Thank you all so much, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. God bless.